The Reverend W. Awdry didn't write the railway series to make a profit, but because he was genuinely passionate about steam railways. With his friend, the Reverend Teddy Boston, he would travel up and down the country, going to different steam railways, and often wrote about his adventures within the stories. The stories are very meta, and both Reverends are characters within the world as the thin and fat clergyman respectively. One of their adventures took them to the Arlesdale Railway, in Book 22, Small Railway Engines. This is inspired by the Ravenglass and Eskdale Railway in Cumbria, and many of the locations are strikingly similar between the illustrations and real scenery. The second story, Tit for Tat, was later adapted for the Thomas TV series. It sees the duo racing around filming the miniature engines, and with so many instances in Awdry's writing, this is inspired by a true, personal encounter. To celebrate the 80th anniversary of the railway series, here's a video from my first visit to the railway, where we tried to reenact their road versus rail chase. Now, if this is all sounding quite familiar, we have of course taken another red vehicle on a road versus rail race. Our star, the reasonably nice car, has embarked on two great races along the Arlesdale Railway against Sir Handel. You can see how we got on in the 2024 and 2025 Awdry Extravaganza livestreams.
We'll get you, Carr!
Available on the Arlesdale Railway's YouTube channel. Coincidentally, we even had a journey on another Arlesdale engine during the Awdry X5 event, aboard what we refer to as Mike the Roller Coaster. The Ravenglass and Eskdale Railway is somewhere where I've had a lot of comments asking me to visit, and I can see why. The route mirrors much of the Arlesdale Railway as it appears in Small Railway Engines. Ravenglass Station is represented as Arlesborough, complete with the loco sheds. Muncaster Mill is Arlesdale Mill, near Farquhar Road. Merthwaite Halt is Marthwaite. The Green is Arlesdale Green. And Dalegarth is Arlesdale. After a lovely journey on the line itself, we then sat at the starting line with River Esk. Right, we're on our starting mark. There is River Esk sitting at the station ready to go. We're in the car. Let's go chase some trains. Sadly, we didn't have an Austin 1100 Mark 1. This is how we do the races. This is how we film the train in so many places at once. Is literally doing what Awdry and Teddy Boston did, which is hopping in the car, parking in some random lay-by or road for a second, and then just jumping out to film the train, and then back in we go. Onwards! The grand plan was to film River Esk in 5 locations, and see the other 2 engines running as well. Not an easy task on such long and winding roads. You could say we're practicing for our next race with Carr at the Arlesdale Railway. First stop was Muncaster Mill, as there's a nice view of the estuary here, and a high chance that the engine would whistle before the halt. after this, the road leaves the railway, so we planned to catch it again at Urton Road, where the two trains pass. Well, never overlook a little engine. Those things are nippy, and Rex beat us there. Okay, so we just stopped at Muncaster Mill, and now we're immediately back in the car and off to go to Beckfoot. I did think we could possibly chance it and film the train at the Green, but I don't know for certain whether we'll beat it in time going between there and Beckfoot. And I really want to film at Beckfoot because that is where the tit for tat illustration is from. Given that, we skipped out stopping by the Green and aimed for Beckfoot instead. That's the train!
The train is over there somewhere, but sadly the train is too speedy for us.
Rex got here before us. I'm not driving that slowly, but then if you look at the roads we're on, like, this is like the widest we've had the road so far. It's extremely narrow. Very countryside-esque.
Half a mile.
Okay, like, you just don't know what's coming around the corner. Giggle Alley, Forestry of England, that said. Okay.
Train versus car, who's going to win?
Honestly, the train is
train?
up one on us, so...
I think trains are the better way forward.
Oh, okay. Cars are pretty good at going backwards, though.
Well, trains can go backwards.
They can. I'm stopping. There's a dog on the road. Being extremely meta, the Railway series story, Tit for Tat, is inspired by the author's real visit to the railway, where they drove side by side against a train along this muddy lane. It's extremely steep here, so the little engines are working hard to get up the hill.
So this is it.
So that's it. We'll come back here to film later. We could jump out, we're just about ahead of it, but like there's just no time, so let's go straight to the end station, or the penultimate station. We're going to Beckfoot, because we have a car up our bumper, so... As is quite clear to tell from here, this is the road where Tit for Tat was inspired by. I'm sure it was a lot muddier when Awdry visited this, especially in like winter. I can imagine this gets very muddy down this lane. But the track is right next to this road, going up to some cottages further up towards Dalegarth. And there's no fence or anything. Perhaps an inspiration for steamroller as well, because there's a crossing at the end. And you can easily see why River Urt may have got splashed by the car going up. Hopefully that won't happen today, because if we're not in a car, we're just standing next to the track, so we'll see. There's a van. I think he's driving up here. No, I've just set the camera up. Oh, you... Okay, that's still a nice shot. Yeah, I'm just here to film the van. I'm van spotting. Goodness me. Can the van make it at the 1 in 53? Find out in just a second. Yes. That is a miniature engine working very hard up a hill. Oh, that was magical. So much better than the van. Dalegarth is the last station, and we popped by in time to see the engine running round before heading back to the green to see all the engines. Look at the pretty mountains. Look at the pretty flowers. I'll have that. And to the other one. Oh wow, that's actually such a professional photo.
Isn't that so nice?
That's nice. Show me about that tree. Nearly there, but like
I did take
your nails look
one.
great. There we go, that's the one, yes. I was like, oh, the tree. No, that's perfect, yeah. Beautiful stuff. You're an expert.
The blue sky.
Yeah. Did you put that there? You're so clever. Right, one more train. Well, that was lucky. One more train. We've just been staying at the green for the last 3 shots, but because you can access the line both before and after the station, there's like loads of places to film. So, and there's parking at the station as well. So, as you can just hear, we're gonna film River-esque one more time, and then make our way. Beautiful. There's Holly up there with the other camera. There she is, you can see. Oh, what a legend. I've got River-esque here, River Mite, and River Ert, and Northern Rock is in the shed. I'll take my Holly any day of the year over them. And that is how you chase a train with a car. Who won, the car or the train?
Definitely the train.
I'd say the train won, to be honest, because we had to change our plans because the train was already there, but we still caught all three of them, so I suppose we at least deserve 1 point. The Ravenglass and Eskdale Railway is just one pretty example of steam engines doing what they do best. Living right out of a railway series story and chasing the train on the road is great. To the other side. But we couldn't have done it without going on the train itself. The railway doesn't publish these stop times at each of the halts. So to work out how long the journey took, we made notes whilst travelling as a passenger. There are sights and sounds that you could only experience from being on board. A big thank you to the following channel patrons: Alex Goodman, GBH Train, D0280 Falcon, Sean Tempest, Random Thomas Fan, Dark White 73, Andrew Dyack, Reese Lee Walter, Ryan RTS, Ewan Pentland, Steam Power 4472, Jude 72, Firewind 10, Luneacres Photography, Mario Sonic 64, Elias, Soda Fox Art, TJOC 9891, Tamsy, and Insane Edward.